Hey guys, welcome back to Moon Water Door. Today I want to touch on the topic of your dreams lately. In this moment of time, I know that everyone's been having crazy experience of their dreams, and I've been dreaming almost every day recently, and the images that I'm seeing are some of you maybe dreamt about you were you were in this waterfall, and you're walking on a thread in the sky, and because maybe you're afraid of height, because I'm afraid of height, and I had a dream about just being on a walking thread, and when I look down, there is a huge waterfall, or maybe it's an ocean. I can't remember, but anyways, it's just very scary, and I'm seeing a lot of blue imagery. So maybe you've been dreaming about you're in this bubble, you're in this gigantic bubble that you couldn't get out of, or maybe you're just chilling inside this comfortable bubble and you're doing your everyday ritual in this bubble and you're feeling very safe. Or maybe you're in this water garden and you're bathing in it. Anyways, it's just all sorts of water imagery, because water is a very essential element for cleansing our old selves, our old identities. And right now we are, as a collective on earth, we are going through a massive end of a cycle, and we're embracing this new beginnings. And I wish I can show you, but I've drawn 2 new beginnings card in my oracles, and that just shows how much of a new era that we are embracing in this time of our lives. And also I have a card that shows this image is very similar to the 3 of Wands, just a girl that she's standing beside a huge stone, and then there are 2 huge stones in front of her, and she's just looking out into far away. Maybe that's universe. I don't know where she's looking at, but it's telling me that we're all in this rite of passage, whether how old we are, whether you are in your early 20s, whether you are in the middle of your 30s, or you are in your 50s, which all applies to this concept of the new beginnings, no matter how old you are right now. And I know in this time of being, we are, at least for me, I have this feeling of I can't think straight, or it's very much of this moon card in tarot that I feel like I've been digging up my subconscious, and those subconscious, they want to come out in my dreams, or they want to come out when I'm sleeping. And then when I wake up, I get very confused about my dreams, and I want to dissect every detail of my dream as in what they're trying to tell me, but it's very difficult to decipher all those symbols in my dreams. And I've been dreaming about walking on a thread above waterfalls, and I've been having these recurring dreams, maybe like over 10 times, that I'm always running up and down in this building, but every time it's a different building, and I'm trying to find a way out, but I can't. So I get very frustrated and terrified that I will be stuck in this building forever, and which just shows me, which is exactly what I am feeling in the reality, because right now this suspension feeling for everyone is very prominent, and we are all invited to just surrender to the ebbs and flows of life, but that is very, very, very difficult to do, because when it comes to this concept of surrendering, it is very hard to, at least for me, it's very hard to fully grasp the very essential, the very essence of this concept. And you just don't know how you can do that, because we as humans, we just want to control and we want to be safe, but that's just not how universe play, right? And the tarot card that I previously pulled are the moon card, which shows the collective that I'm channeling is going through this massive rebirth, and you are capable of seeing where you are afraid, and you can recognize that is where you need to put more work in. And it's like this beast inside of you, but right now you can tame it, and it's like you and the beast are ride or die, and you two are the besties right now, because you know how to cooperate with each other. Maybe still there are times that you feel doubtful about yourself on this path, that you don't know where it'll lead you. You just know that you are constantly letting go of those thoughts that do not serve you anymore. And I'm seeing King of Swords and King of Wands in the tarot spread, which tells me that maybe some of you have been having reconciliation with your father, or with a male figure in your life which you felt very distant with, or maybe this just you have successfully found or regain your divine masculine energy, right? Because now you are this King of Swords and King of Wands, which represent fire and air. So you are keeping a level-headed, you are being level-headed, and you can control your momentum, which tells you which direction you can go. And it is exactly your choice to go wherever you want right now, because there is no obvious direction for you to follow. So you can forge any path that you want, but this kind of freedom will inevitably create the moon energy, create a borderless and this immense fear for us. And that is totally reasonable for you to feel very fearful. But I'm seeing Ace of Pentacles, but it is clarified by Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands, both in reversed, which is very interesting because we were talking about new beginnings, but the water and the fire energies are all in reversed. So that tells me maybe your intuition is a bit out of work right now, in spite of its sharpness before. So you're a very intuitive person, but right now you feel like you are like this broken machine or broken something, and you lost your connection with your intuition. But as that is not the case, we are merely in this reboot energy. And maybe Ace of Wands in reverse tells me that you find it difficult now at the moment to be inspired by something you felt passionate about. Maybe it's your drawing, it's your music project, it's your maybe you're writing poems, you're playing instruments, and that all sorts of things which gives you life zest. But now you seem like a confused little puppy who feels very helpless. But the Ace of Pentacles tells us that there is a solid and practical 3D opportunity is coming for you, whether you see or not. So please don't be fearful, and rest assured that the universe is looking out for you. And I've been seeing 333 today for about 3 times, so that's triple, and that's 4 threes, 3, and it is exactly the energy of Earth, which symbolize the Empress. And I believe that this shows us we're rebuilding our, not rebuilding our destiny, but we're back on track in our destiny path, but we feel like we're out of track. Does that sound familiar? Because that's how I feel all the time after I quit my job and then went on this path of mine. And it's very frustrative at times, but at the same time I've never felt this level of freedom in my life before, which naturally just feels very scary, but also it gives me this sense of content and fulfillfulness, which is that even a word? But yeah, I know you get it. So what I'm trying to say here is I believe that the collective that I'm channeling, you guys are light workers like myself. So we are we are on this mission, right? To help the planet that we live on to elevate to an higher frequency. So you must be seeing color blue and color pink often, right? And I can't talk right now. I don't know why. Blue and pink are very significant in your recent life because that is peace and love, which symbolize the frequency of 5D. And I've been loving blue and pink colors like crazy lately, but that feels very fresh for me because it's very girly color, which I didn't resonate with before in my life. So yeah, so that's very normal for us to resonate with new habits, new colors, and new everything, because we are in this gigantic embrace of the new beginnings sphere. So please rest while you can. Yeah, because your body needs space in this suspension and hanging time, so that it creates more resilience for the future you. And the future you, well, time is an illusion, but the future you has a lot to do. So don't feel guilty when you're resting, because I hate people say that, oh, I'm such a loser because I rest a lot. No, dude, you are human. You are flesh and bones. You need to rest. You're not a robot. You're not a, I don't know what, but resting is more than natural. So don't be like those dudes who values productivity more than anything, and to a crazy Okay, I don't want to call them crazy, but you know what I mean. So just be, just, yeah, be tolerant for yourself, with yourself. Be tolerant with yourself and talk to yourself like you talk to your loving friend, like you talk to your boyfriend, your boyfriend, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, your child. Just be loving to yourself, and you'll go smoothly in this transition time. Yeah, I think that's all we need in this era that can be named. We're in this reconstructive phase right now. So hang in there, guys. I know it is tough and I feel it too, but I'm with you and the universe is with you and your spirit guides are with you. So you are not alone. You are never alone. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.